Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. Yesterday was Christmas, and so I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I hope you had a great day. If you don't celebrate Christmas, then happy holidays, Happy New Year coming up in a week or so. I had an awesome Christmas. I'm on vacation, so I gotta shave this beard off here, or trim it anyway, because it's starting to drive me crazy. I got in the mail the most amazing Christmas gift for myself the other day, and I wanted to share it because it's the best card. Well, behind the Sandy Koufax 56 auto, it's my new favorite card. Right up there with Ken Griffey Jr. rookie auto too. Up there, you probably can't see it. This is a dual auto, Pedro and Ramon Martinez. So when I was 12 in 1991, Ramon Martinez, 91 or 92 maybe, came in second in the NL in the Cy Young voting. And he was 22 years old, and this guy was my favorite pitcher. He was amazing. Ramon Martinez, he struck out a lot of guys, and that I always loved guys who struck out a lot of batters, more than average anyway. And so I thought Ramon Martinez was a surefire Hall of Famer. I watched all of his games that I could, even though he's West Coast, I'm East Coast. And of course, he fizzled out some. He still had a nice career, of course, but then his brother came along, Pedro. And even when Pedro was with the Expos, I was checking out his box scores every morning after every time he pitched, because I was just fascinated by this guy, Pedro Martinez. He was amazing. And then he went to the Red Sox, which is my team, and became my all-time favorite player. I saw him pitch a couple times in person. He struck out, I think, 16 Devil Rays back when they were called the Devil Rays. And my wife and I, then she was just my girlfriend, were at that game, saw him strike out 16 Devil Rays. If my memory serves me correctly, it was a rainy day, kind of not rainy, but drizzly. And we were under, if you're familiar with Fenway Park, we were under the kind of cover of the infield seats anyway. And so I've been coveting these Ramon and Pedro dual autos for a while now, and they're expensive. They're out of my price range. But this guy didn't have it certified. There's no authentication on this. So I sent him a message and just said, hey, you're asking the same price for authenticated Pedro Ramon autographs. It seems to me like you would take half that amount since it's not authenticated yet. And he said no and rejected my offer. And so I thought, well, he's got about 5 days left. Maybe I'll propose it with a day left. And see if as the auction expires, he agrees to it, because as a seller, maybe you want to sell it at some price. So I waited until there was about a day left, and I proposed it again at the significantly reduced price, about half of what he was asking for. And I sent him the same message, and I said, hey, I know your auction's about to expire, and I'm proposing this price again in case you don't want it to expire and you choose to do that. I don't mean to insult you. It's just that it's not authenticated, and it would go to somebody who would really, really love it. And so he let it sit until about 10 minutes before the auction ended, and then he accepted it. And I was pretty darn pumped. So I bought, I guess I should say, this Pedro Ramon dual auto. Now, is it authentic? I don't know. I thought it was a risk worth taking since it wasn't very expensive, and it looked legit to me. See, it's really tough to tell, but the Pedro signature was done by a different marker than the Ramon. The Pedro one is a little bit lighter. The Ramon is clearer, and I've compared the autographs to authenticated ones. They look good to me. I've even looked at ones that have been authenticated on the same card. They both look very good. So I posted on Instagram. My Instagram, by the way, if you're interested, is @junk.wax.hero. Posted on Instagram yesterday, and I said, I'm not 100% sure that these are authentic, but I am going to send it off to PSA DNA for authentication. And one guy this morning commented, "No good." That's all he said, "No good." And so I responded immediately because I happened to be on my phone at that moment, and the message popped up. I responded immediately, said, "What makes you so confident?" And that was, I don't know, 10 hours ago, and he hasn't responded back. So it's easy to go on other people's autographed cards and say, and just respond, "No good." But come on, give me a little bit more than that. It's kind of a keyboard warrior thing to do. I think it's legit. I'm going to send it off to PSA DNA to have it authenticated. I'm pumped. I mean, to get this, a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie auto and a second-year Koufax auto over the course of 6 months, for me, a guy who doesn't have a ton of money to spend on this stuff, really excited. So I wanted to share that with you. I'm curious, what did you get for Christmas, if you celebrate? For cards, of course, what was the best thing you got? Comment down below and let me know. And thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed, give me a subscribe. I would appreciate it. As my friend Kevin told me this week, my requests for subscribers are too passive. I need to say, smash that subscribe button, but that's not in me. But smash it anyway. Thanks for watching.